Okay, now the mic is unmuted. Sorry. Thank you very much for reminder. Some participants are here and somebody said in the chat window. Okay, now the mic is on. Sorry, unmuted. Okay, so what we want to do, we just want to create quickly another flow starting from the documents and see how it happens, how it works. Because in the site pages, if I go to the pages, I don't see the page that I have created. This page is that I have created already to see the test schedule. This is a new page to see the navigation. This is a new test page to test this is here, the page is here, see, Power Automate function. And when it was created just 17 minutes ago, yes, so it means created 24, yes, this was a page that we were creating. It is here, so why the email is not reaching until now? Let's see once again. Yeah, the email is not there. This is another email actually. And that is, okay, let's try once again. We go to our, I just close this window. So it will be started once again. I want to go to documents. This is my documents library, shared documents library. And I go to the extended menu and it will show me, or we can click on this one. See, yeah, this is, we have integrate and Power Automate. This is Power Automate. Create a flow, see your flows, or create a flow, or configure the flow. So create a flow. So we can click on create a flow. Same process, just click once again. And here we see if all the connections are good. Yeah, connections are already tested. Good, green 3 arrows. And we create flow. It will be quickly created. System will give the name automatically, and this time the name, see, the same name, number 6. We just want to see it quickly. We go to edit, we see it has still same 3 steps. When the file will be created, now this time says shared documents. Okay, this file, this site that we have started with, documents, shared documents. Then same purpose, again, the same process. It will take our information, give to the next third step, and this will send an email. And this email, I just want to add some special words so we know this is our new email. I just delete this one, and it will say added a new file. I will just say in the shared documents, or in our shared documents folder. I just want to make sure that this is the email that we have generated. I have added this line and I want to select it also, but it's not letting me to select it. I just want to copy it into the clipboard so I can later search it or see it. Okay, Control C. Okay, so these are 3 steps that we have created. The system has created for us into a new Power flow. Okay, we just save it. We just change it a little bit, and system says your flow is ready to go. We recommend you to test it. Before we tested it from here, now we test it directly. Let's see what happens. We go to our site, we go to our documents, see the documents, and we create here a new document, or we upload a new document. We can do both things, whatever is quick. For example, we just go to upload and we click on files. We want to upload a file. File number 5 was already there. This time I added a file number 10. Before, we have these files in our previous week, maybe week even before. Yes, we have username files. So I just click on the 10 usernames, 10 file. It has 10 usernames, we know. So we open this file, it means we upload this file. Soon the file will be here. See, the file number 10 is here. So now the activity is done that we wanted to do. This is a starting point for our flow. So we go to the flow and see if it happened or not, your flow is ready to go or not yet executed, but it will execute soon if everything goes fine. And how we see that, it will show automatically here, or if we can go back on this page, here comes the history. When the flow runs, it will come here. If it's not yet done, it takes a little bit time because everything is on the website, it's not on my desktop. Both things are on website. Like my site is also on the web and my flow is also on the web, and information is passing in between these systems through these links, through these connections. So sometimes it takes a little time. Like we know all that sometimes we send email and it takes a couple of minutes or a little time until to reach to the destination. Okay, what we can do, we can refresh also to see if there is a new flow, or we can go to all runs and see in a new page. But here we can, yeah, it succeeded. It means it is run already, and it is run on 7:23. So right now it has completed 3 seconds ago, succeeded, and the new email should be there. At least this is one message that shows it is succeeded. Now we see if the email is there, if everything is worked fine. We can click on all runs also and see there is a page, whole page for the all runs, but still we have only one page. No problem. We just go back, and on this page we can see our flow also, and we can see the latest recent runs also. Okay, now we go back to our email and see what happened. Yes, now we have received another new email, new file added. See, it says new file added, and it still stays the same message also, but it's okay. What we can do to send this message again, we can click here, or we can click here and see. We can preview the file, we can add it in browser. So it knows this is Excel file, the name of the file, and also we can download it also. We can save it into, okay, let's add it in the browser. What happens? Or preview, just we click on preview. This preview, no, sorry, this was CSV file, but of course the Excel can open it. New file added. Oh, this is the preview of the message. Oh, okay, we just close it. And this was the file, and to MS and from, we can see the information from here. Why the delivery was failed? This is the same problem again, but it's okay. Even it says, system says the delivery was failed, but email still comes here to our system. This was the attachment that was showing this file was added, new file added, and this was the file name, of course, and I just want to search those things that I have added myself. Why I cannot see those? The message says this is diagnostic information. It says your message was not delivered, but here still the message came. But it's okay. The message came, so we know that it is successful. And if we go here, we can see also the run is successful. Now what we will do, we will go one step further. We see here we have completed these pages, and this page, creation process, and creation process. And here we have checked little details, all the 3 steps, what is in that. We have quickly gone through, and how we test the flows. We have clicked on the test, and then we do whatever input trigger was there, and it just sent a bell to me that another email came. Let me see if there is another email. New email. Yes, major updates. No, this is another about the updates email. Okay, we were going through our PowerPoint slides. This page we have completed already, and see, like this we see when the flow is succeeded. Next we check the email, and the email was also there. Just to figure out why my system was saying that the delivery was failed, this message, the system said that the document said that somehow if this can be the one reason that my email system is registered as a spam into my sort because it was sending too much email. Yeah, I was testing, and whenever a page is added, it sends an email. So what I said, okay, I will try. I created altogether a new account, like a new account, not this one, a new account, created a new site, created a new page, created a new run, new flow, and then tested it, and then it was really successful. And uh, this error was not really a problem. So if students are doing along with me, most of them will not get this error. And let me ask the students if anyone is successfully getting the emails. Let's go to the chat window and ask the students if voluntarily they can tell me. Yeah, Joseph said, yes, I got mine. So yeah, it works. That I have checked it many times that it works. And sometimes it says delivery failed, but still it is sending the emails. Okay, so now we go to the steps further. And uh, here we got the email. Yes, we got it. And we can check a couple of times. Yes, if we add another document, the email will still come another time. And I have to change the spellings. And students, here I want to take first picture for today's assignment. And this picture will we want to see if my Power Automate task was completed successfully. I will say you can take picture on any point. You can take picture of this email. Yes, like this one, it says yes. Or you can take even the picture for your Power Automate system, like this one, saying succeeded this time. Here will be your username, of course, and or you can yes, these 2 points. Here we can see it, or in the edit there also says a message here, but this is gone already. That message or this message or the email, then we know yes, your uh, flow was succeeded. If your flow is not successful, no problem. It will still say here unsuccessful. It's no problem. At least you tried. So that should be fine. So I'm just taking picture of my email system. Here will be your username, password, and here will be a similar email. So let me just take a picture and add it into our slides. So as another example, I'll go here, duplicate this slide. I will write here example picture 1 and other example of picture 1. So here I'm adding the picture number 1 once again. Just make it on the top, bring it to front, and your username will be here. Okay, so this was our first picture. Now we go ahead and see. If you go to the home page and Power Automate, we can do a lot more things. Yes, we can do that. We were here. This is our Power Automate home page. In the home page, if we see on the home page, we can do a lot more things. Of course, we have many templates here that we can try, and we have popular services here. We have multiple flows. See examples that we can start, and we can do many things on the home page. Action items, if there are any approvals waiting for us, they will be here. There is yet nothing that we have to approve. In my flows, we can see the flows that we have created. So here my flows that I have created all look same name, because at the end there is a number that makes them a different one. And we can create also. If we click on create, we can start from blank, or these things, or these templates. We can even make scheduled cloud flow that will run at a specific time. We can click, we can make a instant cloud flow that, as we have done before, automated cloud flow that triggered by a designated event and triggered manually. We can click, we can add some trigger that we can do manually. Desktop flow, we can also save the flow on our desktop, and we can automate the process of our own desktop environment. And of course, here is a user guide, and here are many examples. Here we have templates. Here we have connectors that I was talking before. If we click on the connectors, here we have the popular connectors also. This connects to OneDrive for Business. We have used, or we will use it. And this one, I believe we have used it. And this one also, the SharePoint connector, we have used it. Data sources are here. If we have already configured some data sources, there are monitors also. Cloud flow activity we can monitor. We have monitors also. See this cloud flow activity, it says flow successfully ran one time. This flow that we have, our sixth flow. Similarly, we have already right now we created fifth flow that also ran successfully. So in the cloud flow activity, we can see all these things, that how and which flow has completed successfully or unsuccessfully. We can click here to see which was failed. So some flows also failed, fifth one, fourth one, and then we fixed them. Any notifications? No, there were not notifications. Any activity? All activities are here. Search recent activity. We can search also with our own words if we have special words. For example, if we want to search only for the flow number 6, we can click here 6, and we will see that no, it's not searching it. Anyway, this is from the system. So data monitor is here. AI builder we are not yet using, and process advisor not yet, solution not yet. And later we will see more things if we have time. And now we will go for the next steps. We see our PowerPoint slides. What we can do, we can create more, we can test more, add multiple actions and advanced options. We have seen that also. Add another action to an existing flow. Yes, we can add another action to our existing flow, and we can do that very easily and quickly. One flow that we have created already and it worked successfully, we can add another step to this one. We will go to our flow, and what we will do, we will create a next step, and we will select our OneDrive for Business. We will give username password if it asks, or if it just takes. And whenever a file will be created in our documents, we want to get a notification into our OneDrive, and that we will do like this. I have copied the code also for you. And then we will test it if it's running successfully. What will happen, then it will create a file with the message into our OneDrive like this. And how we will start? We will just start with our flow that we have already there. And we will try to add one more step into this one. We go to our My Flows. This is the recent one, 6th one. And we go on Edit. And we click on to New Step. What new step we want to add? First of all, what operation we want to do? We will search our business outlook. So I say Outlook. In Outlook, we have sorry, not Outlook. This time we want to try OneDrive. Before we tried Outlook, now OneDrive. OneDrive for business and OneDrive. Students, these two things are a little different. If I try to click on OneDrive, then I cannot find this username into there. So then I tried OneDrive for business, and I can log in with this one. So I am clicking on OneDrive for business because this is assumed to be as a business, that company. So OneDrive for business. What I want to do on OneDrive for business, create a file. Okay, OneDrive for business, create a file, list file and folder, convert a file, node file, copy file, create share link, create blah blah blah. So many things we can do. So we right now we create a file. Okay, create a file. So we want to, what we want to do, let me just present a big picture to you. Same thing, when a file is added into our shared folder, we click here and see, yes, into our shared folder, this site, this library, and this folder. When a new file is added here, what will happen? It will get my email and my name and give to the next step. And this step will send an email to my Outlook. Also, it will do, it will go to the next step and create a file into my business OneDrive. So we need the parameters, folder path, unique path for the folder we want to get. If we don't give, it will create on the root path. That is good for us. Okay. That is already, see, this path is already on the root. We don't change it. We just click on the root. That is nice. If we like, we can create a folder here also, before or later, and then we can see. If we go here, we can see also if there are folders. Notebooks, there is a folder already, but we are not using notebook. We are just using our root folder. File name. What file name we want to give? This is interesting because file name will be needed again and again. Every time when this flow is running, we need a file name. If we give the same file name, just a fixed file name, this will be overwritten. The previous file will be overwritten. If we like that, it's good. We can overwrite it. Or if we like to create every time a new file, we just have to write a little logic that I will show you. It's not very complicated. I just wrote one line and I will show you that line. Of course, more easy is to write here the file content. What we want to write in the file content, that we will also write. First of all, I'll show you how I will make the file name. I'm just giving date and time of creation of the file. So then always will be unique. Most probably every minute, every second will not be more than one files. If there will be, of course, that will be overwritten. But I think so most of the files will have a unique name. Okay, so we have added this step, we have added this step, we have added this step, and of course here we are writing this logic. I will explain to you this logic. Very simple, very easy, and just few commands. We go back and I will show you. I will put that command here in the file name. What this command is saying, concate, we know means add the text. So first of all, I will just write file. Okay. After that, system will ask format. UTC now means the date and time of this event, this time. Then the format of the date should be YYYY. means the year. Then capital MM means number of the months with a 0. If there is not a 0, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then it will be 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, so on. Then DD, small dd means the number of the day, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course adding with a 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, like that. Then HH means hours, number of the hours, like for example, if it is 7 p.m., but capital H means 24 hours. Like I want to not add PM, AM, but just want to give straight number of hours. Like if it is 7 o'clock, it will say, 19:43 if it is this time. MM means minute, small mm. SS means second, in the hope that each file name will be unique. So I'm thinking each 1 second, probably there will not be many files in my environment also, of course. Of course, if there is a big organization and everybody is sending the files every minute, every second, there are more than files. Of course, there can be more than hundreds of files, even like, so for example, a bank or school or big organization, then we need to write a different logic, of course. And I will add at the end dot text because I want to create a text file. And in the content of the file, but I can write anything. We can write, we can add dynamic contents also, but we can write fixed contents also. Right now, let's say a new file is added. So this will be a static content. If we want to write a dynamic content, why not we take same content from the email? That from the email, we were writing these contents into the body of the email, that we can write same contents into the body of our file. We can save it. We cannot. We can go like, we click here and here. Here we have a peak code. So we click on the peak code and we can copy the entire code if we can. Let me see if we can. No. Before I was able to copy this, all the things. So Control C, let me see, done. And let me see if I'm able to write here all these things, Control B. Yes, everything is written here. So let's see what happens. But this will be the, no, this will work because this is a text file content. This will be as a text, I believe. So it will not work like this. Maybe, let's see if we can run it. Yeah, because we can add here, see, dynamic contents also. So maybe the coding will also work. So let's see what happens if we cannot do like this. Let me just Control V, remove everything. Let's say Control A, delete, and content of the file I want to copy from here. If I can copy these things, the coding, and enter into that. But this coding is, see, like HTML coding, that may be not very effective for our text coding. Of course, it will not be effective for the text coding. What we can do, hi is good, given name is good. These two will not be figured out into the text. We just need a comma is fine. In the next line, we have created by just added a new file in our shared document folder. Yes. And the link will not work because this will be a text. This command, I believe, will work. Link to will be good. We can write here, added a new file in our share folder that can be accessed at, and here will be the link. And next is coming file name. So we can write in the next line, and the file name, sorry, file name was or is, this is our file name. Of course, we don't need these HTML information. And we can write at the end thanks and see what happens. Okay. So this we want to add, this is something static, this is dynamic, means it will change with every message. It should change. Let's see how it works. And if it works, I think fine. Still, this is red. It need, yeah, we have given that. And this is red file name. Yes, we have given that. And file contents, we need it. Yes, we have given that. Okay, we don't need to close the cards, but I'm just closing, and then we click save, and we see what happens. We can test first of all our flow checker with the flow checker. Click on this, see if there are any mistakes, any errors, any warning. No, nothing. Good. And then we can test. We can click here, or we can give this system says your flow is ready to go. We recommend you to test it. How we test it? We have tested once already. We test it once again. We input our trigger. We click a trigger, is we give something that is needed for this flow. This flow is already in effect. We can click on test. It says manually or automatically. We can test this time automatically how it works. It doesn't work because it has not registered yet any manual tests. Okay, now we register a manual test and see how it works. Test, click on test, what happens? It says to see it workflow work now, perform the starting action. This is waiting for our performing starting action. Okay, so we go there and start a new action. New action is to add a new file here. This time we create a file. Before we uploaded a file, we click new, and we click a file, create new file, or we can click a folder also, see what happens. But we can click a link also, because everything that will be here new added, it will generate, it will click a trigger to send an email and create a new file into our OneDrive. Okay, let me just create one Word document. Okay, create a one Word document. Document will be, it's shown into new tab. I just write test. Sorry. It says select a label. I will show you. I don't know we have done that together or I have done alone. Then I will show you why this is asking label. This is a sensitivity label that we sent. We have started a system that whenever a document is created, it should ask for a sensitivity label. That how sensitive is this document? So we have just only two labels yet. Sensitivity label 2, I have created only two labels yet. Or first label was confidential information only for the employees. We can just click it. It doesn't. But right now it doesn't matter for us a lot. So we just click it. Okay. And here we write test document to test the power flow function. Okay. And this is already saved. This is in the cloud, so it is saved already. I can just close this tab, and document should be here. The name of the new document is just the document. And what is in there, I can click it and show you once again. It is the same document that I have created right now. See, this is that test document. And maybe I can rename it to get a better feeling. How we do that at the file, we have somewhere a rename. No, okay. In the home, do we have? Maybe here. Yes, here we can rename. A document, we give it a similar name. Test document to test the power flow function. Control C. I go to this form and I write, this is a test document to test the power flow function, and this is my name for the file, new name for the file. Okay, I just click enter. The name of the file is changed. I close this tab. Now see here, document should be changed. Yes. Now this is the name of my new document. It looks a little easy to understand that this is the document. Okay. Now a new document is created in this folder. So our flow has worked or not. Run history. Your flow runs successfully. Yes. And here we can see the actual run code also. The previous code was a generic code, and now this run will show us actual code. This is really very helpful. If we click on this one, we can see actually this code happened. All the generic boxes are now resolved. That site address was this one, and this output was like this. This was my email received from the system, and now we can close this one and see the next one. See what information was received here. M, the given name, and the email, and the collection. This was collection. The information was sent now to the email. How this was sent? To was this one. Subject was like this. New file added, document.docs, because at that time the name of the document was document.docs, and body of the email will be like this. And now we go to fourth step, but create file will do into our OneDrive. This will work, and this will be done into the file, and output will be like this. Name will be given here, name without extension. And now we see what actually happened. Our run shows successful. Let's go back and see here run history. This is second run, 4 minutes ago only. Sorry, this is our second, 4 minutes ago only. And now we will go two places. We see there is email. Yes, there is an email. It says new file added. The name of the file is document.docs. Okay. One information. Now we want to go to our OneDrive and see if there is over there also a new file is created or not. We go to OneDrive, click on OneDrive, and we see there are a couple of files, some previous runs also. But right now, which file is created right now? This is 3 days ago, 5 minutes ago. Oh, this one. But name has not changed. Name is not executed. It just kept the same thing in the name. I have to see why it is not working. But not really very important. The file is created here. So, of course, if we want to run this again, this file will be overwritten. But we will see why this code is not executed. Thus, the code was used as a name. Before, see, I worked same thing like before, and then the code worked, and the file name will be translated into like this. See the year, the month, the date, the hours, minutes, seconds. And when I run again and again, see all these are unique because it takes at least more than 1 second. So the next file comes with the next name. So that code works, but of course we have to see why it's not working here. We can just go back and do a little bit troubleshooting, and into our this one, if we go to edit, but at least we know that file successfully was created into our OneDrive. So this is really an example of the collaboration. We did something in one of the things, like what we did something into our SharePoint sites, and we wanted to get same information automatically updated into two other places. One was our mail system, and one was our OneDrive system. So Power Flows really work nice things. So we just go there and do a little bit troubleshooting and see if quickly we can solve. Otherwise, we go to the next step. See, our system is back. Send the customer email number 6. Why this was before? This was getting the information when the flow was run successfully. Our flow is here, and we can edit it. So we go to create file and see what we can do with this one. Oh yes, you know what is the problem? There should be sorry, what I did. This one is not needed here. Here, if we write an is equal to sign, then I believe this will execute as a command, as a something to be executed. So this will execute then, and here is fine, the folder, that is the root folder, and here should be is equal to. So then this will execute as a command, And all these things we can see if there's this worked or not. We go to my file, my OneDrive again, and I just click on this file and see preview and how it worked. Download now. I just want to see preview if I can see. No, there is no preview on this one. Okay, we try once again. I can just go back and quickly see my other flows and see. Oh, we want to save it first. Cancel. Save this one first. This is equal to will be just saved. I just go to my flows and I want to reconfirm. If I go to my flow number 5 and edit it, let me see what was here used. No, this is only 3 steps. So either I have not saved or have saved into another one. This one has 3. Okay, no problem. We can left with only 2. So let me see if there are anyone with 4. No. So maybe I have created another flow. Maybe another site. Sorry. I was working quickly into to test the functionality. Okay, my flows, I go to the 6th one that has 4. Not saved. No. There is another page that my flow was saved. I know I have clicked the saved before. And action items, approvals, no, business process flows, if there are any. No. Approvals, no, that is not relevant actually. My flows should be there. And it's modified 3600. Yeah, it should be there. Why? I don't know. It's not showing me the whole thing that I have saved with 4 steps. Desktop flows, no. Business process flows, no. Shared with me. Oh, it was here. No, this is 3 days ago modified. Come on. But this one is probably with the 4 steps. Yes, this one is with the 4 steps. But let me just go back and see why this one is not giving me my 4th connection. It's not giving me my 4th. Save as read, save, submit, export, flow checker. If it's not, it's a pity. I have created a 4th step and that has gone. But anyway, we have tested already before that our new step worked, and we can reconfirm that from many points, many pages that templates data monitor will show us that we have run cloud flow activity. Yeah, this was run this 2 times. See, the 6 number was run 2 times. And the flow was there and it did the function. Then after that, it has gone away somewhere. I have saved, I believe, but it was not showing. It is not showing the saved steps. Okay, no problem. We just leave it. I have shown you the activity, the functions, how this works, how we can add the step, and how the added steps work. And now we see, yeah, this one we have also tried. We have gone through these pages and we have tried this step also and this step also. Details of the email I was just seeing in. And if we go to my flows, we can see, and connections, we can also see in the connections. And we can do a couple of things with these. We can change the permissions also. We can allow our specific users to access our flows. We can assign the permissions to share. We can share our flows with our other users. And with Power Automate, we can see if we give the permission to other users to see or to edit our flows, then they will be able to see. If we will not give, they will not be able to see. I will show you the example how that I have given already permissions to one of my flows to one of our users. And how we do that, we can show you, I can show you once again. And users and groups, here we can add. If we go to our, see, this is our flow, and right click, add it, share, and somewhere should be the permissions, or let me see in details what's there. See, this is owners. We can add more owners also. See, the edit. Then they will be able to do all the edits and everything. So let me just try share. Go back. Oh, sorry, no, I don't want to add. I want to just go back. So this is, this is, yeah, this is the sixth one. I want to try this one. Just what to do, share. If we click share, what happens? Users and groups that we want to. Embedded connections, owners, share with the groups and users, SharePoint. What's happening? Add a user or group as an owner. Here I was thinking, and I tried to find, but I was able to find only as owners, not able to find as another options. Enter names in or user group. Like for example, for this number 6 flow, I add, remember with Muhammad we have 3 usernames. This is our team 1 week 3. This is our global admin 2. If we give to this one, all the members of the team will get that rights. If we give this one, only this admin will get the rights. So we have, click OK. So this person also added as a group as an owner. So this will be able to see and edit the flow. And how we can test it? Now we go back to our login. See, this login should be named like this: Muhammad Global Admin 1 at same COMP3121Z@onmicrosoft.com. And I go to Firefox. Here I have already with this login. How I can show you? See this information: Muhammad Global Admin 1 at the same file. If you want to confirm, we can click on View Account, and we'll be able to see. It just asks to reconfirm. But it's here, see this one, Muhammad Global Admin 1. This is the email address, the complete username. We can confirm this is logged in as here. Okay, so I just close this one. This is my home page for this user. This is my admin page. This is my SharePoint admin page for this user. Next one is my this file, this site. I was just accessing this site. I will show you this functionality also later. And my account, sorry, this was my account. I want to create a new tab, and here I want to go, sorry, I don't create, I go here. And Power Automate, I find Power Automate. Then I click on that. So Power Automate will start. And then we can see which flows are shared with this user, or this user has rights for which flow. So Power Automate, this one. Click. Okay, so this new page is started. To go to main page, starting page, home page for the Power Automate. Let it just complete. Now this one. See, Power Automate. See, for this user, global admin 1. This is complete email address. Okay, so with this one, on the home page, we can see what we can see: organization email attachments. Did our send notifications tag? No, not this one. What would you like to know? Learning? No. More exploration. What's new? Okay. Action item. My flow. We have any flows created? No. Shared with me. Yes, these two flows are shared with him. This is 6. This is 4. I have done this already before. Now this I have done right now. He can add it because we added him as a owner. Oh, this has 4. Subhanallah. The before I was looking at, and it has only 3 steps. Probably it was not updated over there. I have to refresh the page. Okay. So let me click here and see what is here in it. C is equal to sign is still there, and these things are already there. Okay. Hopefully this will work better than before. So quickly, we at least what we were going to confirm that if we share, we give some rights to one of our users, when that user will log in, he will see the flow shared with him. This is the functionality that we want to confirm. But right now, we also confirm that how it works. We don't need to save because that is, we have not changed anything. We just want to run it, and this was successfully 2 times. That was before. We want to run it right now. What we will do, we will go to this site, and I have somewhere the site. If not, I will refresh this page. Refresh. See, both sites are here, and we go to this site, and we go to our documents, and we add a new document here. Now another user is adding a new document into our document folder. So we confirm a very important function. It's not me, it's an other user. Now see what will happen. If we are getting email or our flow is successful or not, we will see. So we are here and we want to add another document. We can create a document or we can upload a document. Okay, let's just create that, maybe easy or not. When we are here, what we can do, right click. Is there an upload? He has permissions or no? Probably he has no permissions to upload a document here. Synchronize. Let me just click synchronize. What happens? Allow this site to open. Choose the application. No, I don't want this one. We're synchronizing your files. Add a shortcut to OneDrive. Export to Excel. Automate. Integrate. What else? Alert. Manage my alerts. Documents. Save this page. Okay. Let me see if I can even copy this file. What happens? I select this file and I click on 3 dots, open, preview, share, copy, manage access, download, automate, copy to. I can click on copy to and see what happens. Just current library. Let's see what happens. Copy here. Is it copy? Unable to move the file to the destination because content approval is enabled on this library. We need to give him the permission to do this, and item was not copied. Okay, we see, because see here the rights are actually not added, so he's not able to do add anything into this folder. How we can test that? We can go and give him rights to add some things here into this folder, or yes, I just go back, give him the rights. I just go back to my, not Power Automate, my site, the documents here, and permissions, where I can manage permissions. This is my folder, documents folder, shared documents folder, that I want to change permissions. So how we can do that? Here is upload, no. Edit and synchronize, add shortcut to OneDrive, no. Export, automate, integrate, alert, manage my alerts, no. All documents, list, there should be somewhere that I can manage. I'm MS, owner of the folder. What I can do, settings, maybe in the setting, yes. Add a page, add an app, site contents, library, restore this library, site information, site permissions. See, site permissions. Okay, apply to site template, use, change the look, site permissions. Okay, in the site permissions, site owners have full control, site members have limited control, and site visitors has no control. Site sharing, change how members can share. Advanced permission setting. There are additional groups or people with permissions on this site. To see them, please click on advanced. Share site. Okay, click on advanced permission and we see, yes, these permissions. This was actually the page that I have probably not gone through with the class, but I had in the schedule, but the time was over in the last class. And I have gone through this page when I was recording the lecture, so you guys can hear it. But I will show you right now. This is my site. And for example, if I want to grant permissions, if I want to create a group, edit user permissions, remove user permissions, check permissions, we can do a lot of things. And we can see permission levels, access request settings, site collections, so many things we can do with it. For example, if we click on check permissions, the system will say, enter here for who you want to check the permission. I want to check for Muhammad, global admin 1. Check now what permissions he had. Okay, he has read permissions through the group, that is visitors. So he has only read permissions for this site. So I close this one. I give him some permissions. So I want to grant permissions to him on this site. So I click on invite people, shared with, include a person message to this, shared with Muhammad, global admin 1, that is shared already. Sorry, where it's gone. No, it's gone to another place. No, I wanted to share from here advanced permissions. And I want to here add name of my global administrator 1. How I can do that? Should be easy. Grant permissions. Muhammad global admin 1 already has there. But I want to change his, goes here again. Okay, I just close here. Advanced permissions, grant permissions to who? Home, documents, pages, new page, new page, new page. For the home, I want to grant permission for what? Site contents and documents library. For documents library, I want to give permissions to add users. Yes, I want to add a user, Muhammad admin 1. And what permissions I want to give him? Added. I want to give him permission for added. Not a full control, but added. No email, it's okay. And then share. Oh, sorry, here we have, sorry, this is here already. So share. Okay, I have given him permission for added on this folder. And now we see what happens. Maybe he has to log in once again, or if refresh works here, now he should have new permissions. Yes, see, now that sign is gone. So now let's try what he can do. If we want to make a copy of this file, so it means a new file will be added into this document, this folder. So, or let's rename this file. So what happens? or upload a file, go to this file, copy to current library, uh, and copy here. This folder doesn't have any subfolder. Okay, copy here, what happens? It's copying one item. One item is copied. Yes, where is it? Done. Copied one item to the documents. Where is that? Maybe we need to refresh. This file is copied. See, it's copied one item to documents. We need to refresh. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have 6. No. Maybe. Yes, this one. Sorry. System has automatically added a 1. Remember this? This was 1, 0. And the system added a name 1 because this is, see, Muhammad Global Admin modified by. Okay, let me just click on it and see if I can view this file. Is this the same file that we are talking about? Yes, see, this is 10 users. So this is the same file. It says 101, but it's not with 101 users. Sorry, I had made a file with username 100 with 100 users. So I was just confusing that maybe I have another file with 101. Okay, so now we want to see if that flow has worked still once again. Another user added a file into the same document folder that we created a automated flow that should work whenever a file is created into this folder. I should get an email and I should get a file into my OneDrive. First, let's check that functionality. We go back to our email and see if there is an email. Oh yes, there is an email. New file added. What happened? Let me click on this one and this one also. Invited. This is another thing. See username, what it says, we will see. Yeah, see username 101.csv. This was the file that was added. So I got the email that was telling me that one file is added. And now I will go to my files in OneDrive and see if there is another file. Yeah, it still didn't work. It was saying with the is equal to came here. It has not executed. But good thing is this file created a new file. This system created a new file and it's here. We can download it or see it because system is not getting it as a text because see this is not text style of the file. I can rename it and see what happens. I just rename this file as a file 001. This is just, I'm giving my name, txt. So I'm able to, it will not be changed. Let's see how we can change that also. It's yet not changed. I want to change this text name also renamed, and now the name is add a comment. No, I just want to rename. I can rename. No, I cannot rename. More details. No, here we cannot rename. We can rename only here if we can. Preview, share. Maybe I can click here just directly. No. I want to rename, and ironically, I cannot change this part of the text file of the file. That system will assume it as a text file. Okay, no problem. I cancel it. And maybe I can preview. No, I cannot preview. Open with. There is nothing open with. And I cannot see it. But it's okay. The file is created. And what is in the file contents, I need more time for this one, or We can just change our flow and see. But the good thing is the flow is working. Even somebody else, another user, added a document to that folder. And one thing more that we were testing actually, that if we share a flow, how it works. Then yes, we knew that for this user, the flow also worked here. He can see the flows into shared with me flows list. This is the sixth one that I created, and it has all the 4 steps, and it was exactly the same flow. And this guy can see it and also can edit it because we made it him as an owner. Okay, so these two functionality we have tested. Now I would like to take a break and complete the recording file. So we can have a small file, then we will start the recording again. We take 5 minutes break, and then stay with me and we will start once again. I'm just dropping the